Thank you for joining us for another episode of Mafia Wars. If you like our channel, please subscribe. If you enjoy what these videos are, please like and share. Tonight we are playing a game with 8 people. There are 6 cops and 2 mafias. We have a Don and a Framer on the mafia side, and we have a sheriff and the doctor on the police side. Each person will have 1 minute to speak, and they have 1 chance to self-nominate, except for Van, Snoop, and Shahan in case they pass the first round. With that, we begin with Van.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Good evening, everyone. I think this game will be very difficult. I just have a bad news. I think it will be a very difficult game. I'll talk about the remarks after a round, but I'm feeling like it will be a difficult one. So let's keep it clean and good luck.
Thank you, Van. Snoop.
Good evening, everyone. I don't like Harout's behavior, so I'm gonna keep an eye on him. He's been so active and agitated, and let's see. That's it.
Thank you, Snoop. Shahan.
Good evening, everyone. Well, Van, I have to say that no, it's not very difficult, because if you join forces correctly, it would be very easy. So it's going to be a lovely game. And my suspicions, Ardag, not Ardag, Harout and Haig are always on my radar. But I don't know. Ardag, mostly Ardag, Kevork, and these are the two mostly my 2 primary suspicions right now. Thank you, and we'll see.
Thank you, Shahan. Ardag.
Shahan, don't come near me. That's 1. Number 2, I second you that I think it will be an easy game. Van, maybe. It will be an easy game. Harout is drinking a lot, and he is insisting that we have a sponsor for the sujuk. So he likes to be a mafia and do sujuk. The others, I don't think. Well, I have a suspicion on him. I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you, Ardag. After Ardag, we have Haig.
Okay, so a couple of things. I agree with Snoop, to be honest, in the sense that Harout he has the same behavior as he had when he was a mafia with me, and then he gave himself away, like literally from the first second. But I don't know how much of an amateur Harout is to really do the exact same thing 2 times in a row. So I'm going to keep that on a question mark now. In terms of what Van said, yes, if you do the right coalitions, it is assumed to be an easy game. And I do understand why Ardag says it is an easy game for him, at least because he is the king of coalitions. He makes coalitions literally from the first second.
10 seconds.
Which he didn't do. But maybe for Van, he doesn't want to join forces with you, Shahan. And knowing that you are a good player, he might find the game challenging. So I don't know. Let's see.
Thank you. Kevork Sarafian.
Hello, everybody. I would like to give you some flowers. First of all, man, 3 people are discussing if the game is going to be easy or hard. We just started. Usually the difficulty of the game is in the middle, not at the beginning, because nobody knows, unless you have psychic powers. 1, 2. I like the couch where Mr. Snoop is sitting. He looks like a Don, like Don Corleone style. Only the cat is missing. Besides that, this is some random thing which I realized before when the roles were given by the moderator.
10 seconds.
Myself, Haig, and Ban were speaking. Some people were muted. I have some suspicion on the people who didn't even talk or react. That's it.
Thank you. Harout.
Good evening, everyone. So, I just want to say that this game is sponsored by Bastarma Mano from Burj Hamoud. If one day you go to Lebanon, you go first to Bastarma Mano. This is one thing. They are sponsoring us. Second, I'm going to start in a very aggressive way. Snoop, I really don't like your game. Why? Because if you're a mafia, okay, I think like I have a big suspicions on you. Why? Because if you're a cop, you would first say pass and then speak to listen everyone. And usually the mafias take the easiest sentence or easiest conversation out. And for you, the easiest way out is talking about Harout. It's very easy for you. So that you said something and then you spoke at least.
5 seconds.
Van, I kind of feel a little bit comfortable with you. Haig, I don't like also what you said. And who spoke? Shahan? Yeah, I don't know anything. I have a little bit doubt, so don't. Snoop, Haig, and Ardag.
Thank you. Harout, Sako.
Hello, how are you? All is well. Guys, first thing, I'm happy that everybody talked. That's a good thing. Nobody passed, I think, right? Yeah. Second one is, let's try not to kill anybody today. Other than that, how do you guys, this is the first time we're starting the game by saying this is going to be easy or hard one. Now, some people are saying easy, some people are saying challenging. So I want to know, how did you guys came to that conclusion? Other than that, that's the only new thing. The rest are the same thing. The rest, the guys, yeah. But this is it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sako. Okay, Van, who do you wish to nominate?
Kevork.
Okay. Snoop.
Harout.
Okay. Shahan.
Sako.
Okay. Ardag. Pass. Haig.
Van.
Okay. Sarafian.
Snoop.
Harout and then Sako.
Haig.
Sako. Pass. So we have Van, Snoop, Haig, Kevork, Harout, and Sako. We have 6 nominees. Van, the floor is yours.
I think I said
You have a minute.
I think I said it's difficult because we're limited in number and there are very dangerous players. Before the game started, when I think when the moderator was sending out names, I'm not 100% sure, but Kevork said something that, you know, like he sent a threatening message to Shahan saying, be careful of what you're saying. I might do this to you, you know. See, he sent a message. He sent some sort of a hidden message. That's why
15 seconds.
I'm afraid of this game. But as Shahan said, if we make the right coalitions, we will win.
Thank you, Van. Snoop.
Kevork, you're right. I look like a Don with my seat and everything because in real life I am a Don, but in the game I'm not this time. Harout, remember last time when from the first round I put a suspicion on you or I talked about you and then I voted for you, and was I a mafia then? No, I wasn't. I was a cop. So what you're talking about me, it's bullshit. I might be a mafia, but that, like, with my actions, it doesn't mean that I'm a definite mafia.
10 seconds.
That's it.
Thank you, Snoop. Haig.
Okay, so definitely, Harout, I agree with what Snoop said. And then what you said does not make any sense because you said the mafia typically find the easiest way. The easiest way for the mafia is to say pass, not to say anything. Unless it's me or you, we try to initiate. This time you definitely are following on the footsteps of the game that you did when you were a mafia with me. And I can feel that Snoop has detected it. Now, Shahan did not follow last time he did. I don't know what that means. 1, 2. Typically for whoever knows the unknown elements, a mafia knows who the police are, who the mafia are. For him, it's they can say whether the game is going to be easy or not. But if you're a cop, when you have a lot of unknowns, you don't know, so you
10
assume
seconds.
it's difficult. So I think Van, in that respect, is a cop, and Shahan, that brings a bit of suspicion on you. And the third thing is, if you realize and you notice, there's 2 people who did not nominate and are not nominated, Sako and Ardag. For me, between Shahan, Sako, Ardag, and Harout, there's 2 mafias between those 4.
Time. Thank you. Sarafian.
I'm going to talk to my friend. Cheers, Van. First of all, I remember the last time we played, you said, I'm going to keep my eyes on you. And I understand your point of view. Now, concerning what I've spoken with Shahan, basically, it's a, how do we say it in a proper way? It's a maniac. Because I can't find another way to say it. Other than that, I don't have any suspicions on you. So please have some other things to discuss about rather than come and attack me at this stage of the game.
10 seconds.
At the end of the day, there is nothing. I haven't said anything. I'm just analyzing the game, and that's about it.
Thank you, Kevork. Harout.
Okay, Haig, Snoop makes sense of what that I'm playing the same game like before, because I just in the beginning I made a maniac, or I said like there's a sponsorship, and you're following just that with Snoop to accuse me, and you're gonna shoot me for that. It's very stupid. And Snoop, what you said, Harout, you look like the other day you're a mafia. Haig, you look like a mafia as well, because usually when you're a mafia man, you talk very slowly because you think what you're gonna talk. And Snoop, for me, yeah, this is a way that I can think that you can be a mafia, because you didn't make any analysis. I think Harout, it's a mafia, and the last time I caught him and Basta. And you guys, both of you saw what Zare did. He was very confident and he fucked the game. And now you guys gonna fuck the game. And I'm gonna say sequence. If you can shoot me then. And then you will see if you fuck the game or not.
Thank you. Sako.
I'm nominated, dude. Shahan nominated me, but I didn't nominate him back. I just said pass. That's 1. 2. You guys started to talk about shooting. Listen to me very well. I'm the last one on the sequence. If by any chance somebody gets 2 votes, okay, I'm going to automatically be dead, because some people are going to save each other, and 17 votes are going to get, 17 persons are going to vote me out. Guys, what I suggest is shoot each other. Please don't shoot me. And if you want, don't shoot each other also. Don't
10 seconds.
It's just as simple as that. I want to take the opportunity to tell you why, because I think I'm going to die.
Thank you, Sako. Okay, so we have Van, Snoop, Haig, Kevork, Harout, and Sako. I need clean votes, gentlemen. On the count of 3, and exactly 3, who wishes to vote Senator Van out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Snoop out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Haig out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Kevork out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Harout out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Sako out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. A clean day. We go to night 1. I kindly ask everyone to switch off their cameras. Okay, doctor, please send me the name of the person you wish to save. Framer, please send me the name of the police you wish to frame. Okay. My message is to the mafias. Please send me the name of the person you wish to lynch. You have 10 seconds. Okay. I ask the sheriff and the Don to send me the names that they wish to inquire about. Thank you. It was an eventful night where the mafias attempted to lynch someone, but the doctor saved that person. Mr. Snoop, the platform is yours.
Okay, that was a very good news. I didn't vote Harout out, but I still have suspicions on him. And I have a bit of suspicions on Haig as well. I don't know, because of the way he was like defending me or like talking good about me. Other than that, nothing for now. Pass.
Thank you, Snoop. Shahan.
Okay, first things first, that's good because the sheriff would have an additional name to ask at night. Haig, man, wake up, your analysis, you're saying, I mean, you were saying that people are not nominated while the fact they were nominated. That's 2. 3, regarding Ardag, I'm okay for the time being. I'm gonna stay away, as you said. Fourth is the fact that what's going on, the attacking, I believe there's something wrong. I mean, you guys attacking Snoop, I don't know. I don't seem like it's really genuine attack of what's going on.
10 seconds.
Yet my doubts are still, Harout, man, I don't know how you're playing. Haig, yes, definitely it's going to be easy. If you're a good player, if you do the right analysis, it's going to be easy. This is all I say. I mean, it's a. This is why I say it's going to be a lovely game. So
thank you, Shahan.
Thank you.
Ardag, kindly unmute.
Yeah, guys, I am thinking who might be the one who is on the first. I mean, on the first of the list. So I don't know. I am a useless cop, but I am a cop. So just trying to see. I'm sure that the doctor saved himself. If my analysis is correct, he did not save someone else. He saved himself. So let's see. If he saved himself, please reveal yourself. Thank you.
Thank you,
Maybe.
Ardag. Haig.
Okay. First of all, yes, you're right. You were nominated, Sako nominated, but Sako did not nominate. You nominated Sako, but Sako did not nominate anyone. Ardag did not nominate anyone. Typically, that's something that a mafia would do. Why would you want to nominate anyone? You just sit back. That's 1. 2, Ardag, when you are a police, when you are a regular police, you never say I'm a useless police. You say I'm gonna form coalition, right, left, and center, and we're gonna kill and we're gonna win. Now, the fact that you're not saying that reiterates my suspicion on you. First, no nomination. 2, what you're doing. 3, Shahan, I don't think there's anyone attacking Snoop other than Harout. And for Harout, I didn't even say that I'm gonna shoot you. I said, I have suspicions on you. Now, why did you get so angry and say, fuck you and shoot me? And you'll see, I didn't even
5 seconds.
mention that I will shoot you. And 5, there's one person who was happy and laughing when no one died. So I will let them do the explanation themselves.
Thank you. Kevork Serafian.
Snoop is playing different. He's attacking. He's putting suspicions. And it's something which it makes me feel comfortable, to be honest. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. But for me, it's something which is different from Snoop. Usually Snoop is the silent type. Second thing, yeah, police make mistake. And Shahan saying about Haig making mistake, on the contrary, it shows me that I made mistakes yesterday. As simple as that. And concerning Ardag, why are you so adamant to know who is the doctor? Or if he saved himself or he saved someone? Because some players here
10 seconds.
who save other people rather than themselves. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Kevork. Harout.
Okay, Shahan, I have doubts on you, man. The fact that you said that you guys are attacking Snoop, okay, Haig said so also. I'm saying it again. It makes me a bit doubt on you, and also raising suspicions on me out of nowhere. I don't know why. In the beginning of the game, you said I have my eyes on you, and now like just changing it quickly, I really have big suspicions on you. And the way you're playing, I don't know. Usually you're more analytical rather than. I don't know, you're just throwing some stuff that I'm not feel comfortable with you. The second suspicious, also, it's the same thing that Haig said. I have doubts on Ardag, so both of those two. Snoop, yeah, I had my doubts on you, it's okay. And Haig, yeah, I said that you raised the big suspicions on you based on what Snoop says, which I didn't like and I didn't find anything logical. But there's nothing for Sean. Maybe if somebody can nominate me, if I remember, I will say it so as well. Or Sean, you can nominate me. So Sean and Ardag for now.
Sako.
I'm glad that nobody died at the first day. We'll be back tonight. The first day, even Harout taunted Haig, said, I'm going to talk about sequence, shoot me. Haig, you didn't shoot him. As a cap, that's a good thing. But why did he taunt you like that? Harout, why did you taunt him like that in order to get a shot? Did you want people come after Haig because he wasn't going to shoot? And how did you know that Haig was not going to shoot? There was too much heat on you from Snoop. Anyway. Yeah. I didn't nominate anyone.
10 seconds.
I was the last one. Who was I going to nominate? Last thing I was going to come up and say, guys, please don't shoot anyone and please don't shoot me. That's it.
Thank you, Sako. Right on time. Last but not least, the gentleman from Wyoming.
I'm kind of sure about two things. One is that those who are going to shoot, the person who shoots Shahan, I'm going to shoot him. Number one. The second thing, I think the Mafias are Haig, Yapujian, and Harout. There is something going on here. There is something going on here, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know. Be careful if you shoot. Pass.
Thank you. And we come back to Mr. Snoop. Kindly give a name for nomination.
Myself.
Okay, Snoop, you can no longer nominate yourself. Shahan?
Harout.
Okay. Ardag. You may not nominate yourself again, Ardag. Okay, nominates himself. Haig.
Harout.
Okay. Kevork Sarafian.
Haig.
Okay. Harout.
Sako.
Okay. Sako.
Van,
Okay. Van. Van, unmute yourself, please.
Pass.
So we have Snoop, Ardag, Haig, Harout, Sako, and Van. These are the nominees. We begin with Snoop.
I'm the doctor. I saved myself. So definitely I'm gonna die during the night. And for me, I have like suspicions on Kevork Sarafian and Ardag. Because Ardag, he said that like Haig said, he's a useless cop, and he was talking about this the doctor and if he saved someone else or himself, and he was like kind of sure that he saved himself. And Kevork Sarafian, because he was like talking good about me, and
10 seconds.
that he thinks that that he doesn't have suspicions on me, but still I still have suspicions on Haig and Harout, and think who can like put me on the list on the first name. That's it.
Thank you, Snoop. Ardag.
Guys, this is the ball of my kid, Paw Patrol. So listen very well. I will make my coalition now. First of all, Snoop, what you talked is bullshit. What you talked is bullshit. I will make my coalition now with Shahan and Van. If we lose, we will lose. If we win, we will win. That's it. I think Shahan is a very good cop, and we will see. If the sheriff asks about me, he knows about me, so he will join the coalition. I will shoot whatever Shahan and Van will shoot. If we will lose the game, no worries.
Okay. Haig.
Oh, okay. Ardag, which character does your kid like? Because my brother's son is a fan of Paw Patrol as well. Anyways, so a couple of things. Now, whatever I'm gonna say, you're gonna say that only a mafia would say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Snoop, because you know that you're going to die. If I were in your place, I would shoot someone today and kill them. If you have suspicion on them, do that. That's one. Two, the only way me and Harout are on the same team in this game is if we are both police. And I am tending to believe now that Harout is the police only because his reaction, he got very angry and he's like, fuck it, what are you gonna do? He really wanted, if he's a mafia, he doesn't do that. Van, wrong analysis, my friends. Ardag, now that I told you you're forming coalitions, I don't know, I still am doubtful about you. Sako, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really. I still have good feelings about Van, irrelevant of what he said. And Shahan is still a question mark. Thank you.
Thank you. Harout.
Okay, Shahan, sorry, I didn't remember what was the third thing that I want to say about you. Ardak, man, now that Haig was talking about that you usually form a coalition when you're a cop, now you're saying, Haig, what you're saying is bullshit. I'm going to form a coalition with Shahan and Van, no matter what it is. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I mean, I don't know. I think my doubts, the first one for me is you, and then maybe Sean. I will listen what's going to happen. But Sean, like I said, I mean, you were for me a bit too nice. It's only about behavior, I'm saying. I don't have a clear, like, rational target to hit you. But other than that, Sako was the only one saying that, guys, I'm the last one on the sequence. He was a bit afraid about that he didn't want to die. Van, for you just saying like this, Haig, Harout, I don't know. I was waiting something more. I mean, maybe we're mafia together. I don't know. But I mean, I was waiting something more, you know, analytical from you.
Time
And
Harout.
Sako-Jan, let's see.
Okay. After Harout, we have Sako, and finally Van. Sako.
No, Harout, I only talked. You didn't say why. You taunted Haig. Say you talked about sequence. Go ahead, shoot me. And Snoop was attacking you. Why did you do that? That was my question. You didn't answer anyway. Other than that, I nominated Van, but not because I'm suspecting Van, because Van said something. I was going to hear him more. Other than that, Kevork Sarafian, I thought you were the doctor, the way you talked, man. But now Snoop said he's the doctor. Other than that, Haig, you said something that if I tell this, Haig, why did you tell Snoop that shoot somebody?
10 seconds.
Nothing much, nothing else.
Okay, Ardag, can you please stop switching on and off your camera? Please stop moving. Van.
Yes, Ardag, please stop moving, and please do not take it for light that the police would lose. What does this mean? If we lose, we lose. It's not that what you want us to give up and lose. No, we're not gonna lose. For the time being, I'm gonna refrain from shooting because I suspected Haig and Harout because the way they put pressure on each other in the first round of the game was a little bit built on what Shahan and Snoop said about Harout. And Haig, I felt like he jumped in and said, yes, I understand. I know what Snoop is talking about.
10 seconds.
And Harout said, I'm going to say the word sequence and shoot me and blah, blah, blah. Pass.
Thank you, Senator. Okay, I need clean vote, gentlemen. We have Snoop, Ardag, Haig, Harout, Sako, and Van in that particular order. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Snoop out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Ardag out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Haig out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Harout out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Sako out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Van out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. We have a 3-way tie between Ardag, Haig, and Harout. Ardag, you have a minute.
Guys, I don't know why you are shooting me. I'm really a cop, okay? And I made my coalition. Van, I said that I made my coalition, and I am not this time 99.99% sure, but I am pretty sure that I made the right coalition with Shahan. And I think you are most probably a cop too. Haig or Harout, if you shoot me, you are the mafias. Don't shoot me. That's it.
Thank you. Ardag.
Ardag, you're saying if you shoot me, you're the mafia, but you're shooting me. Why didn't you shoot anyone else? By the way, I was thinking about shooting for Snoop. You know why? Because he's a confirmed cop, and I wanted to give him 1 vote so that if anyone else received the vote, it would be equalization between Snoop and him. And then Snoop was never going to die in the morning because he's the first and he's a guarantee cop. I was going to do that, and now I'm kind of regretting I didn't. But it's fine. I'm happy that I brought Harout back in the game with me. I still have suspicions on Harout, to be honest. Now, especially that I'm thinking, Harout is a person who would put Snoop first in the sequence. He would do that. I would do that as well, but he would do that. So I know that I am not it. So probabilities are that he is. And I still have doubts on
10
Ardag
seconds.
as well. I think I am happy that I have kept the two mafias in the nomination round. And I'm going to shoot, and I stick by my gut feelings, and I go and tell Snoop, whoever you have doubt on, please shoot them
Time.
out, because I decided that I
Time.
will do that if I'm in a position of.
Thank you, Harout.
Ike, you ruined the game. You ruined the game. I'm the fucking sheriff, man. What the fuck are you doing? And I'm the last one in the sequence. Unless you're a mafia, you're convincing to Snoop to kill me? What the fuck are you doing, man? I asked the first night to Snoop and he's a cop. That's it. I don't want to say anything.
Okay. We have Ardag, please mute yourself and don't unmute. On the count, so we have Ardag, Haig, and Harout. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Ardag out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Haig out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 2 votes. On the count of 3, who wishes to vote Harout out of the game? 1, 2, 3. That is 3 votes. I'm sorry, Harout. Doctor and Framer, please send me the names of the people you wish to save and those you wish to frame. Okay, Mafias, you have 10 seconds to send me the name of the person you wish to kill. Okay, Sheriff and Don, please send me the name of the person you wish to inquire about. Snoop, you have been lynched at night. Please say your last piece. Unmute yourself, please, Snoop.
Thank you guys for sticking on the sequence and killing me. I didn't believe that Harout was a sheriff, and hopefully I'm right. I don't know, it's a bit confusing. I still have suspicions on Kevork Sarafian, so keep an eye on him. If the sheriff is still alive, ask about him, because I have a feeling that he's one of the mafias. That's it.
Thank you, Snoop.
Guys, the reason why I shot Harout is because I am the sheriff. And the reasons 2 people picked that up and made a coalition were Ardag and Van. So my plan, and it was very specific the way I started, 2 people picked that up. It was Van and Ardag. Now, my 2 primary suspicions were Ardag and Kevork. I asked about Ardag the first night, and it came out to be a cop. That's why I said I am comfortable with you, and I didn't do anything else. Harout coming up and saying that Shahan, you're not analytical, Shahan, you're not this, while the fact it was that I gave 4 points, if you remember, and there is the recording. I said 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's more than analytical. Now, the most important thing is I asked about Sarafian, and it came out as a mafia. Okay, so I don't know if he's being framed, yes or no, but for the time being, I
10
guess
seconds.
we can take the chance not to shoot anyone, okay? Leave it up until I can find another name or ask him back again if he is really one, because we have the number, because Harout got out. That's it, thank you.
Ardag, you have a minute.
I don't need the minute. Pass.
Okay, Haig.
Type. I mean, it is too good for there to be one sheriff to come out and say, I'm the sheriff and that's why I shot. Maybe you were the mafia and you shot, you took the advantage of shooting him, especially that he was the last. Now, the thing is, you said Van picked it up. If Van picked it up, why didn't he shoot Harout? Why did he shoot me? He shot me. He didn't shoot Harout. I shot myself because I thought Harout is right, and I'm like, Harout is going to get at least one vote for sure, because whoever is the Don, or if he is the real sheriff, if he's the Don, whoever is the real sheriff is gonna vote for him, or if he's the real sheriff, whoever the Don is going to vote for him. So I shot myself. Van shooting me, and now you're saying Van picked up Harout was fake, that's why he shot me? I don't buy that.
Time. Thank you. Kevork Sarafian.
I would like to hear from Van, what is this enlightening thing that showed that Shahan was the sheriff, or Ardag, both of them? Now, Ardag, please do talk, because this past thing is not fair. Other thing is, if you are so adamant, why did Van not nominate you so that you can speak and you didn't have any heat? Because I remember you were so frustrated not being nominated. So if Van picked that up, why didn't he nominate you? There's something fishy about it. Now, if I'm a regular cop, I'm normal thing. I don't understand when people try to give a good comment on someone, it raises suspicion. When they attack, no, it's fine. I just don't get it in this game. The other thing is, Sako, you were the last one on the first day, and you said, I don't want to nominate, and yet you nominated Van as the last person.
Pass. Kevo, pass. You have to say pass. Sako.
And when my turn came up, I said specifically, Van, I nominated you. I don't have any suspicions, but I nominated you because you said something. Van went up and said, Shahan, if somebody approaches Shahan, I'm going to shoot him. What does that mean? That's why I told him, go ahead, talk more. After that, Harout came up as a sheriff. And now Shahan came out as a sheriff. I literally thought Van is the sheriff. This is the game. That's one. Two.
15 seconds.
Haig, why did you shoot yourself? And Van, why did you shoot Haig? If Harout was the sheriff, nobody shoots anybody and everything is gone.
Thank you, Sako. Van.
I stay on my initial feeling that alongside Harout, there is Haig. And Haig is the framer. He cannot not be the framer. I think Kevork is framed. I think the fact that Shahan is giving the benefit of the doubt to Kevork Sarafian for the first time, not to shoot him, and he knows that he's a mafia, that means Shahan is a real sheriff. It means, I mean, the other reason why I also believe Haig and Harout are together in this is because Harout, for some reason, tried to save Haig. Why would you try to save Haig? Pass.
10 seconds. Thank you. Shahan, who do you wish to nominate?
Kevork.
Okay. Ardag, who do you wish to nominate? Pass. Haig, who do you wish to nominate?
Shahan.
Okay. Sako, who do you... sorry, Kevork, who do you wish to nominate?
Haig.
Okay. Sako, who do you wish to nominate?
Van.
Van, who do you wish to nominate?
Sako.
Okay, so everyone except Ardag is nominated. We have Shahan, Haig, Kevork, Sako, and Van. Shahan, you have 1 minute and 10 seconds. Please proceed.
Kevork and Haig, you guys are literally sleeping. I said Van picked her up the way I'm playing, not the way Harout of what he's doing. Because I specifically said that Ardag, I'm comfortable with you, I'm gonna stay away. I gave the points. Now, if I was the fake sheriff, I would have come out right now, okay, and say Kevork or anyone in this game are the Dawn, not the Mafia, the Dawn. Why would I say that Kevork is the Mafia, give the benefit of it? Why would I say, why would I do that? I'm prolonging the game, why? I mean, I'm not getting your logic, you still doubting or whatever, I'm not getting it. I mean, I said specifically these two people because Ardag, I asked about them and Van picked that up.
10 seconds.
Is that wrong? As Sako picked that Van was supposed to sheriff, everyone has they had their own analysis. That's it.
Thank you. After Shahan, it's Haig.
I don't know. I'm still scared that the Mafia are going to kill someone now. The last round, the last person who's nominated is going to die. And then someone will die at night. There's no doctor anyways, and the game will be over. And that is why, in order to avoid that from happening, my tendencies are to remove Shahan. Because Harout and Shahan are clearly on opposite sides of the game. If there is a chance that Harout is the real sheriff, then naturally Shahan should go out from this game. Because if there are two mafias, and if the mafias take advantage and kill the last person, then they kill someone at night, and then they would go away with the game. Shahan, I apologize if you're the real sheriff, but this is the extent of my logic. Please, anyone who comes after me, try to explain to me otherwise. Kevork, you didn't even say that you're framed. Say that you're framed, ya khaye, if you're the police and if you're framed. You're doing the same thing as yesterday. Say that I'm framed, and I am not the framer. I've been playing like a police.
Time. Sarafian.
It goes without saying. It goes without saying. What I don't understand is, Shahan, if you are the sheriff, usually you tend to guide the police, shoot the mafia, which I said. You didn't say that. Like I am telling you, I am framed. But even that, I didn't understand. For me, guys, I'm not playing well this game. To be honest, I apologize, but I'm not playing well this game. I didn't hear Harout's part at all. I couldn't hear. The thing is, I don't understand how come you're not guiding something. What Haig is saying, for me, it's logical. Usually when there is two sheriffs, the other day, I tend to attack. But I have to give the benefit of the doubt because I honestly don't know. But one thing is clear. The game started. Van said this game should be as difficult. You said it should be easy. Two opposing sides. I feel both of you are mafias. For me, this is what I see.
5 seconds. And
the other thing is, ya Khayyim, there is no pressure on Sako. Nobody is approaching on Sako. Nobody is approaching on Sako. Sako is clear.
Time, Kevork. Sako.
Kevork, what do you want, man? What do you want? People attacking me, let them attack me. Now, can I attack someone? Okay? When Shahan said maybe he is framed, he gave the benefit of the doubt. Let us see. Haig, explain to me this one. Why did you shoot yourself? Why did you urge Snoop to kill someone? Why? Van, why did you shoot Haig? If now you are doubting Shahan, this is what's not logical for me. If you believe that Harout is the sheriff, you do not shoot yourself. Because somebody is going to equalize. When somebody is going to equalize, two people are going to equalize. And then Harout dies. Now Harout died, 3 people shot Harout. Van, why did you shoot Haig? And Haig, why did you shoot yourself? And Haig, Yes, this much. All I'm asking are these questions, okay? Answer me.
5 seconds.
I don't shoot you. You don't answer me logically, I shoot you. It's as simple as that.
Time, Sako. Thank you. Van.
I still believe Haig is the framer. I shot Haig because of the reaction he gave to Snoop's comment about Harout. He's like, oh yeah, I believe, and then he didn't take action. Again, I insist. Harout said, I'm gonna say the word sequence, etc. Harout, had he been the sheriff, he wouldn't even have used the word sequence. He wouldn't dare use
Guys, sorry, but I think Ardag is not in the game. He's frozen.
I was going to say, Harout, if he was the sheriff, he wouldn't have used the word sequence. And the way Haig reacted with him, I think they're both in it. I think we killed the Mafia. The way Harout defended Haig, he didn't need to defend Haig. If he was the sheriff, again, if he was the sheriff, he wouldn't have defended Haig. Pass.
Thank you, Van. Okay, we have Shahan, Haig, Kevork, Sako, and Van. I need clean votes and exactly on the count of 3. Ardag, can you hear us? Just do a yes or no. Okay, thank you. So, on the count of 3, who votes Shahan out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 1 vote. On the count of 3, who votes Haig out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 3 votes. On the count of 3, who votes? 4 votes.
4.
Okay, 4 votes, sorry. On the count of 3, who votes Kevork out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes Sako out of the game? 1, 2, 3. 0 votes. On the count of 3, who votes Van out of the game? 1, 2, and 3. Sako, please mute yourself. 0 votes. Haig, I am sorry, you have been voted out of the game. Please switch off your camera. It's nighttime. Everyone, please switch off your camera. Okay, the doctor is dead. Framer, please send me the name of the person that you wish to frame. Okay, Mafias, please send me the name of the person that you wish to eliminate. You have 10 seconds. It was an eventful night where Van was killed and the Mafia won the game. So, really quickly, the Mafias were Shahan as the Don and Sako as the Framer. The Sheriff was Harout and the Doctor was Snoop. And yeah, okay, please Snoop, also switch on your camera. So, the first night, Snoop saved himself and the Mafias shot him where he was saved, and the Sheriff asked about Snoop and the Don asked about Kevork Sarafian. After that, when you woke up, Snoop mentioned that he's the Doctor and Harout got voted out somehow and Shahan took that opportunity. Night 2, the Mafias shot Snoop, again killing him. The Doctor tried to save Van, but it was pointless. The Framer, the Sheriff, and the Don had no more inputs. Day 3, Haig received 4 votes and was voted out of the game. And on night 3, the Mafias shot Van. This was a very bad game for the police. I will grant, first of all, time for Harout to speak as the Sheriff. And I ask everyone to keep it civilized.
All right, nice game, Mafias, but it doesn't mean that you played very good. I think we played very, very bad. My favorite player of the game was Snoop and Haig. Nice game. What I want to say is, I think the turning point was when I got that, and nobody mentioned that I shot myself. What the fuck, man? Nobody, look, who the fuck? Which don't kills itself? Like Van Artensir, Kevork, Snoop, Haig, Ardag. This is it. But yeah, and we put a heat on each other. And Snoop, this is a proof for you. I don't take anything personal. Like everything in the game, it's a game, and I laugh. And I don't give a shit, you know. But just be more helpful for the club so that you are my MVP. So that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, هما شات سجود خريرة أما شات أوترم don't fly too above يعني سوخومينغو يعني كذي بابا سجود خاتشة مارتاديلا بيتنين.
Okay, I will unmute Haig.
Okay, so in this game, I'm not going to vote for the player of the game. I'm going to vote for the worst player of the game, and that goes to Van. Van, I hand this to you by hand. Like, you keep on questioning me. I believed Harout. That's why I shot myself, because Harout is automatically going to. I always say, whoever gets 3 votes, at least there are 2 mafias involved. At least. And then I repeated myself again. The fact that Shahan didn't even bother saying that, yes, let's. I mean, obviously, he wasn't going to put the benefit of the doubt for Harout, because in his mind, khalas, he came out and it was very convenient and a very beautiful thing for him. And I repeated over and over and over again, guys, the logical thing to do is to kill Shahan out. Van, please, you have to explain yourself why you came on me. Ardag, you have to explain yourself. I don't know. And I think it's Van, Ardag, Sako, and Shahan who shot me. Kevork, I thought you were going to shoot Shahan. Why didn't you shoot him? I don't understand. Because you agreed with what I said. Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I already said, Van, you said it's a difficult game. Shahan said, no, it's an easy game. And I repeated, I said it's easy to whoever knows. And clearly he knew, and he thought that he could manipulate us, and it's easy for him. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Kevork Sarafian.
First of all,
Kevork, the connection is very bad. Maybe stop video. Speak.
Skip me.
Okay. Van.
This defeat is on me, I think. It's because I start on the wrong footing. And second, when Ardag came out with his coalition, for some reason I I doubled down on my feeling and I stopped doubting Shahan. And Shahan played very well on me. Although I doubted when he said, for the time being, I'm feeling okay about Ardag. But when Ardag jumped in, and coupled with what Harout and Haig had, I miscalculated. And Harout is right. I should have thought about that. Being a mafia, he wouldn't even shoot either. And this was a very bad play from my part, and I yield the floor.
Thank you, Van. Ardag.
Yeah. I think both me and Van did not play well. Haig, I don't know. We didn't believe you, man. Yeah, Shahan. I think the MVP. Shahan had the courage to go as sheriff, but again, he benefited from Harout being kicked out. I don't know. For me, the MVP goes to Shahan.
Okay. Thank you, Ardag. Sarafian.
First of all, Ardag.
Kevork, please switch off your camera. Please switch off your camera and say your part.
Okay, can you hear me?
Much better.
Okay, so Ardag, you passing to, you didn't even talk, you didn't even nominate, you didn't do anything. So for me, this is a very bad play. regardless what happens, you didn't even mention a single word. And Harout, coming back to you, you're not listening to me, man. Yeah, but for me, it's when I talk for you, it's nothing, it's gibberish. So I have no comment for you, man. Absolutely no comment for you. The other thing is, man, Van, I believed you from the beginning. It's one of the reasons why I backed off on Shahan is because of you, to be honest. And I asked a specific question, please do explain why do you believe Shahan. You explained it, but I didn't understand a single word from what you said, from your reasoning. And I clearly mentioned Sako is out of the heat. Nobody is approaching Sako. I clearly mentioned that. But guys, when somebody gets any certain type of comment, man, not talking is not the right thing. For me, one thing is my mistake. I didn't hear Harout when he said he's the sheriff. I was not near the computer and I couldn't hear it. By the time I came back, it was like the voting round and I thought it would be an equalization. We'll go to another round. This is my fault and I do admit it and I say it. When I played, I said, I apologize because I was not concentrating on that part of the game. That single part, and it turned out to be the turning point of the entire game. That's it.
Thank you. And now we come to the winners club. Wait, Snoop, you want to say a piece, Snoop?
Harout, you're right, but you were doing the same. So don't fly high. That's it. And I'm sorry if my game wasn't really good, but that's it. Good game. Good game for the good win for the Mafias.
Thank you, Snoop. Shahan.
Okay, so Harout, it's okay, man. It's 3 times in a row. It's fine. Yeah, maybe the 4th one you'll get it. Now, the thing is, it went easier for us since we knew Snoop was the beginning. Most probably he was the doctor. Second, I took the chance by kicking Harout out. That was a big move from my side, shooting Harout out of nowhere because I took the chance and I had to come out and to reveal. I also had the plan to reveal myself as the sheriff. Basically, guys, no, you cops did not play bad. It was a little bit of a bad coalition based on the fact that I said, why Ardag did back off? Because I said, Ardag, I'm okay with it. Van picked that up. So there was things that they were looking for, things that happened. And yes, me coming out as a sheriff was easy because there was no other sheriff. But yet again, Kevork, Haig also said to you that there were the 2 mafias. So not taking an action is also taking an action by not shooting. Based on that, and guys, I even said, don't kill anyone right now. In case there are 2 mafias, I would bring you an additional name. I even said that. But you guys, as you always, you have your own thinking, your own listening. You choose not to listen and to say whatever you want to say. And that's what led to this. So, I mean, yeah, I took the chance by kicking out the real sheriff, Harout. And I took the chance to do it. And we had the opportunity that the doctor was out. So we took that opportunity. And no, Van and Ardag, no, you did not play bad. I mean, because you had your hunches, you went with your hunches. And the coalition was that, no, you listened to someone that you thought that was the sheriff. That was the game. It doesn't mean that they play bad. And the guys that play bad did not listen, did not analyze. And the fact that you were trying to convincing got 4 votes. That's it.
Thank you. Sako?
Yeah, hard luck, guys. In my opinion, what the police did wrong was this. When Harout came up as the sheriff, first he said it when he was angry. I'm the sheriff, what are you doing, Haig? That's one. Next time, say, just don't kill me today, I need to die at night. Second mistake, Van and Haig, you are 2 cops. If in the nomination there is someone who is claiming sheriff, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Whatever happens, don't shoot. Because if somebody shoots Harout, the next day you kill him. either the Harout is going to tell at night who he asked, or by elimination, who shoots Harout is the Mafia. That's that. At least as the police, that's my opinion. So we got lucky with Snoop. And after that, it was what it was. Yeah, we have no sheriff, and Shahan and I we have discussed to somebody is going to come. And another thing, and also Harout, you being sheriff, you never shoot yourself, man. Never. Two equal. Never shoot yourself, guys. Never. Haig, never shoot yourself. Never shoot somebody when there is a sheriff in the nomination. That's my opinion, at least. Hard luck. Let's play the second game.
Okay, thank you for watching another episode of Mafia Wars. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video.